Hi, Central Spartans. Great job doing research the last couple of weeks. I wanted to give you a break from doing your research and working on your projects and offer you a choice board, choice day. So this is our Frosty choice board since we're still into winter here. So on my Clever page, you will find Frosty. Okay, and it simply says choose an activity or finish a project. So the first choice is you can watch this inspirational poster video to remind you of what we did making our quotes. And if you go back to Schoology and get into Mrs. Carter's Schoology course, you can go to the teal folder. Okay, so scroll down. We're going to take a break from the purple research project. We're going to go back to our teal folder. And if you would like to get in, there's a video on Frosty or there's a video here. And then you have to click here for the assignment. You'll go to My Project. Okay, mine's down here. You'll see it's a slide that you're working in to create a nice background. And that video will show you all how to do that if you're interested in getting that done. And on my Clever page, there is a Padlet, or a virtual bulletin board is what Padlet is, that you can load that to. So that would be located right here. We have some really great ones. I have 3 bulletin boards in the hallway showing all of our great work, plus some hanging up in our lab. Look at all that. Kids really get into that. And we always give credit to who says the quote. Secondly, there are 2 typing video reviews. If you choose to type today, I would like for you to tap into at least one of those videos to give you a little reminder of how you should be sitting and where your fingers should be. The fast typer one's a lot of fun. If you missed that because you were absent or banned, definitely catch that one. Otherwise, maybe you want to just review here with this, at least a few minutes of those. And then on my Clever page, you will see at the top near Frosty, right next to him, there is your typing option. So number 1, inspirational quotes. Number 2, typing. I'm going to close out Schoology and that Padlet. The third choice is your digital Valentine cards you can make, or it's actually a slideshow. So you can watch the video on how to do this. That is a must if you choose this option. And I know Valentine's over, but we should be thinking about how we can be kind and thoughtful year-round. So you can watch the video, you can make a copy of the assignment and start it, and then you can share it to the gallery, which is Padlet, which is a virtual bulletin board. So those are also located here: video, digital Valentine video, make a copy, gallery. So let me show you what I mean by make a copy. It's going to come up like this, and you'll have to click make a copy, and it opens up to the Valentine, and you're just going to modify it with love. You're going to put your name here. Okay, I've taught you how to delete things to make things your own. If you want to bring in another image here, I have some other image at the end. You will want to click here and delete this slide. Okay, when you're done, you can delete the image slides, okay, and even that resource slide, but I'm going to bring those back. But you can use those to copy. You'll click Control-C and Control-V if you'd rather have the 2 little foxes on the front instead of the swans. So you can totally modify all this for who, maybe you're, actually I want to start here. Maybe you're making this for mom. Maybe you're making this for your teacher, okay? Don't forget capitals. I'm a stickler for that. So you'll drag the text box where you want it, or you'll delete a text box if you don't want it. I've taught you so much this year, so just remember everything you've learned. Watch that video, and don't forget you can go up here to share it, okay? And change the restrictions, copy the link, and on my Clever page or on the snowman, you can get to the gallery to share it out, okay? You can even say who it's to up here. You could say to mom, or to Mrs. Hom, or Mrs. Carter, or whoever you're making it for. Okay, so those are some fun things there. Some fun things and learning all at the same time still. Okay, and it says more choice: President's Day videos, Valentine draw tutorials, and or Black History Month videos. Get printer paper to draw, which I will have up front, and or fill out what you learned about the videos, which I will also have a paper for President's Day and for Black History Month videos as well. You're just going to jot down what you learned. You can draw a little picture of it. And those videos are located right here. I actually have them loaded for other classes, so that's why you see those names. But here it is, President's Day. I would like for each of you to watch one of these about why we celebrate President's Day, and pick one or two of these that you can reply about on your paper. If you want to just get the plain computer paper, you can learn to draw a Valentine. And these are your Black History Month options. And there is, if you guys watch Abe Lincoln and one of the others, you can, after you answer the little question sheet, you can do a little draw on Abe Lincoln that's really neat on computer paper. So that is about it, with the exception of one more thing. If you've had a good class period, I'm going to give the last 10 minutes of class for you to click on Wordle and play the Wordle of the day. I've taught you how to do this. If you're not sure, get with a neighbor or raise your hand and I'll come to you. When you guess the Wordle of the day, there's only one Wordle of the day. You'll go up to these 3 lines and you can then play Spelling Bee, okay, which is another thinking game. That's why I love these. Okay, you're going to make as many words as you can. They have to be 4-letter words and they have to connect, like Noel. Okay, and you found one word. If that game doesn't suit, there's other games. You can go to all games. Sudoku is a neat game, and I'll just show you real quick how to play that. So if you're more of a number person, or if you're not a number person, start with easy. This is good mental challenge. Every box has to have the numbers 1 through 9. Every row and every column does as well. So when you're filling the box, that number can't also be in that row. So this box needs a 4, but I can't put a 4 here, up here, because there's a 4 here. Okay, so I'm going to put the 4 somewhere here. Let's see, I'm going to put it right here in this box. Okay, so the 2, it needs a 2. Let's try the 2 here. There's a 1 there, so I'm going to try the 1 here. I can't put the 9 here because there's a 9 down here, so I'll put the 9 here. And, oh, we already have a 9 in that box. I think we need a 7. Let's drop the 7 here. And now all we need in the box is a 5, and it can't go here because I have a 5 here. So let's try the 5 there. Nope, we can't do that. That has to be a 4. Let's try the 5 here. Nope, can't be there. Let's try the 5 here. And we'll try the 1 here. And now we're just missing a 2, but we can't put the 2 here. So Miss Carter still has some work here. I'm overlapping. So that is how you play Sudoku. Remember, we're saving that for the last 10 minutes, though. Once you complete the Wordle of the day, you can get into that if Mrs. Carter, says. You might have to remind me. If I don't set the timer, you'll definitely have to remind me. So that is